at Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Just missed. Outside. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Profar is out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill here today, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one in the dirt. It's 2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Yeah. Check swing. He went. That's strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after one. Back here in L.A., and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Muncy has this one sized up, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman in position. Brings it in. 2 away.
That is this, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground. Whips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 2nd inning here, no score. Falling behind 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Max Muncy. Next offering is downstairs. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Andy Pajes. The pitch. Inside. And it's 2-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Chris Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Sale deals. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This to third. And that is that. So a two-out double, but they don't score. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Here's Jared Kelenic. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Top of the third, no score. The other way. Oh, he gloves it. Here's Orlando Arcia. Two down, nobody on.
8-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside, and the count's even at 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
The count is full.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Next pitch is outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sale ready. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Next offering is in for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Taylor on second. Rojas at first with no outs. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Turns and fires to Betts. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Profar now. One out, bases empty. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2-2 the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here is Austin Riley. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And downstairs.
1 strike. That's ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a swing and a miss there.
Count full.
Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So a man aboard. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Not close with that one. And the count now even up. Riley off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That misses. 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. And it's 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that one hammered. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is fouled back. Sale delivers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4.
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that skips in the dirt. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan preparing to come on if needed. Scott warming up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
So here's Murphy now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. New pitcher now, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Chris Taylor. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On a bounce right side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Miguel Rojas digs in now. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Daysbel Hernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in L.A., start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jared Kellner. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's
That's a ball.
downstairs. Now 2-2. Here's a high chopper. Betts throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 down, bases empty. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside. And that one fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Upstairs. Jurickson Profar waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and will be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. That one lifted to left. Profar. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And it is 2-1. Freeman, the runner at second with one away. That one the other way. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Will Smith to the plate. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back. And it's gone. Home run. That one felt good. It's 5-zip. Here comes a new arm for the Braves. Daysbel Hernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Next one
That's
misses, 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Count's full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Muncy hits one in the air. Profar has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Andy Pajes. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Man,
2
that
strikes.
was pretty gross right there.
Next offering way off the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. And that extends the inning for Chris Taylor.
Now batting.
Chris Taylor now. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Austin Riley. In there at the knees, 1-2. Now one
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. Here's Matt Olson.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That's a little bit low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The Braves down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs.